Most elderly women don't realize their risk of poor blood flow skyrockets after age 60. One day you're walking through your home, maybe a little tired, maybe a little stiff. Nothing unusual. But underneath it all, your heart is working harder than it should. Blood flow, the very thing that keeps your brain sharp, your legs strong, your spirit awake, begins to slow down. Not in a dramatic way, not with sirens or alarms, but silently, subtly, gradually. And the truth is, once you pass 60, your risk doesn't just increase. It skyrockets, even if you feel fine, even if the doctor says everything looks okay, even if you've always taken care of yourself. Today, that changes. Today, we're going to share with you what real heart surgeons, the ones who've spent decades standing at the edge of life and death, wish every senior woman knew. These are not gimmicks. They are not trends. These are 5 life-saving secrets rarely shared outside the exam room, now passed directly to you. If you're in your 60s or 70s and want to feel more alive, energetic, and pain-free without relying on a dozen medications, this video is for you. We're revealing 5 powerful, surgeon-approved secrets to boost blood circulation, protect your heart, and feel younger than ever. Stay with me because number 4 is something doctors rarely talk about publicly. Secret number 1. Start your day with water. Let me ask you something. What's the first thing you reach for in the morning? Is it your phone? Your glasses? Maybe the television remote? For most people, it isn't water. And that right there might be the quiet reason you're feeling tired, heavy, foggy, or even achy throughout the day. Now, I want you to imagine your blood right now as it moves through your body. Picture it like a river. When you're well hydrated, that river flows smoothly, gently, effortlessly carrying oxygen to your brain, your heart, your muscles. But when you're dehydrated, which so many older women unknowingly are, that river becomes sluggish, thick, stressed. Every beat of your heart has to work harder just to push that heavy blood where it needs to go. Dr. Elaine Morris, a respected cardiologist with over 30 years of experience, put it in words I'll never forget. She said, dehydration is the silent killer of circulation in older women. Not because it announces itself with pain or loud symptoms, but because it erodes your vitality drop by drop, day after day, unnoticed. Here's something most people miss. Thirst isn't a reliable signal after 60. Your body stops sending strong cues. That means you could be running on empty even when you think you're fine. And that's exactly why the first secret to healthy blood flow is deceptively simple but powerful. Drink water. First thing. Before the coffee. Before the emails. Before anything else touches your lips. Just 1 glass. 8 to 12 ounces. Let it be room temperature or slightly warm if that feels better on your stomach. Add a pinch of sea salt, not table salt, but natural, mineral-rich sea salt to help your body absorb it more effectively. You can even squeeze in a bit of lemon. That little ritual helps wake up your digestive system, rehydrate your blood, and support your kidneys and circulation all before your feet fully hit the floor. I know some people hear that and say that can't make a difference. But I want to tell you about Jane. Jane is 68 years old. She used to wake up every morning with painful leg cramps. You know the kind, those cramps that stop you mid-step and leave you wincing? She'd stretch, walk, even massage her calves, but they kept coming back. Then one day, her daughter asked her a simple question. Mom, how much water do you drink in the morning? She had no answer. It just wasn't part of her routine. So she tried it. 1 glass of water every morning with a small pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon. No pills. No major lifestyle change. Just consistency. 10 days later, her leg cramps were gone. That's the power of hydration. Not fancy. Not expensive. Just biology. Just your body getting what it's quietly been asking for. Now I want to ask you, do you start your day with water? Be honest. If you do, say yes in the comments. If you don't yet, there's no shame in that, but this is your invitation to begin. And while we're on this, let me give you something extra. A bonus, if you will. Try pairing your morning water with a short, gentle routine. You don't need to join a gym or commit to a workout plan. Just stand up, stretch your arms toward the ceiling, Roll your shoulders slowly. Take 3 deep breaths. Then bend forward slightly and let your arms hang loose. You'll feel a little silly the first time, maybe, but within 2 minutes, you'll notice your circulation waking up. It's like opening the windows in a stuffy room. Suddenly, the air is moving. The light is back. That's your body saying thank you. So tomorrow morning, don't just wake up. Rise. With water. With intention. With care for a heart that's carried you this far and wants to keep going. Now let's talk about the second secret. This one involves a walk, and it just might change the way your body handles every single meal you eat. Secret number 2, walk 20 minutes after each meal. Now, tell me this, what do you usually do after a meal? Do you clear the dishes and head straight to the couch? Do you flip on the TV, maybe sink into that favorite chair of yours? It's what most of us do. Especially as we get older, when the joints are a little stiff and rest feels well-earned. But what if I told you that what you do after you eat might matter just as much as what you eat? You see, there's something your blood vessels do after every meal. They respond to the surge of nutrients, the rise in sugar, the energy your body now needs to process. And depending on what you do in those next few minutes, you either help your circulation or you quietly strain it. Here's the simple truth. Walking just 20 minutes after a meal can dramatically improve your blood flow. And I'm not talking about a workout. I'm not telling you to put on sneakers and jog around the block like you're training for a marathon. I mean a light, intentional stroll around the living room, down the hallway, to the mailbox and back. Gentle steps, steady breath, heart moving. Dr. Isaac Bell, a cardiovascular surgeon who's seen thousands of patients over the years, put it plainly. A 20-minute walk can lower your heart attack risk by 30% over time. 30%. That's not a small number. That's a life-changing number. All from simply getting up and moving your body just a little after each meal. Why does it work? Because walking after eating helps regulate blood sugar levels. It keeps your blood vessels flexible and responsive. It encourages your heart to circulate blood more efficiently, especially to the extremities where so many seniors begin to feel that coldness or tingling. But more than that, it puts you back in control, and there's real joy in that. Let me tell you about someone named Evelyn. She's 74, retired, lived alone for the past 3 years. She told me she'd been feeling sluggish emotionally and physically. Her knees hurt constantly. She gained weight, felt uncomfortable in her clothes, and worst of all, she said, I just didn't feel like myself anymore. Then her doctor gently encouraged her to start walking after meals. Not miles, not long distances, just 20 minutes after lunch and dinner. Some days she didn't want to. Some days she only made it to the porch and back, but she stuck with it. 4 months later, she had dropped 10 pounds. But that wasn't the real victory. She told me her knees stopped hurting. Her balance improved. She started sleeping better. And most beautifully, she felt proud of herself again. That's what 20 minutes can do. So here's what I want you to try. If standing and walking feels too difficult right now, that's okay. We're going to start where you are. Sit up tall in your chair. Plant your feet flat on the ground. Now, begin lifting one knee at a time slowly. Left, then right. Imagine you're marching gently in place. Keep your hands on your thighs or on the arms of your chair for balance. Do this with me. Let's go for just a minute to start. Now rotate your ankles. Circles in one direction, then the other. Take a breath. Now sit up even taller and gently swing your arms forward and back as if you're walking down a sunny path. Let your shoulders stay soft. Feel that? That's circulation. That's life moving through you. It doesn't take a gym. It doesn't require fancy equipment. It just takes commitment. Your commitment to yourself. If you're already walking after meals, I want you to drop a flexed biceps in the comments. Show others that it's not only possible, it's powerful. And if you haven't started yet, that's all right. You can begin today, right now even, because you don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to take that first step, again and again. Secret number 3, eat foods that thin the blood naturally. Let me ask you something from the heart. When was the last time you thought about food as medicine? Not in the trendy way, not in the buzzword-heavy articles that tell you to eat this or cut that. I mean, really, food that moves through your body and does something powerful, something healing, something that supports your heart with every bite. Because the third secret every heart surgeon wants you to know is this: some foods can naturally help your blood flow better. And the best part? These aren't exotic or expensive ingredients. They're probably already in your fridge or sitting on the shelf right now, waiting to be used not just to fill you up, but to lift you up from the inside out. Let's start with garlic. Not the powdered kind buried in the back of your spice rack, real garlic. One clove, crushed or chopped, releases a compound called allicin. That compound helps relax blood vessels and prevent clotting. In simple terms, it helps your blood move more freely, more easily, without your heart needing to fight for every beat. Then there's turmeric. You've probably heard about it by now, maybe even seen it in golden milk recipes or health blogs. But what makes turmeric special is its active compound, curcumin. This bright yellow spice has anti-inflammatory properties that calm your blood vessels, reduce plaque buildup, and support smoother circulation. A pinch a day, mixed into soup, tea, or scrambled eggs, can go a long way. Now let's talk about leafy greens. Spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard. These vibrant vegetables are rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is like WD-40 for your arteries. It keeps things flowing, prevents stiffness, and reduces blood pressure naturally. Add beets to that list. Whether roasted, blended in a smoothie, or shredded into a salad, beets are circulation superheroes. They also boost nitric oxide and oxygen delivery, which means more energy, better brain function, and a heart that breathes easier. And finally, salmon. Or if you don't love fish, try walnuts, flax seeds, or even algae-based omega-3 supplements. These sources of healthy fat help reduce triglycerides, protect artery walls, and improve rhythm and flow. It's like giving your heart a silk pillow instead of a hard bench to sit on. Now, to make this easier for you, I want to walk you through a simple recipe. Something warm, something comforting, something heart-healthy. Let's make a heart-healthy circulation soup. You'll need 1 tablespoon olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, minced 1 small onion, chopped 1 teaspoon turmeric, 2 cups chopped kale or spinach, 1 medium beet, peeled and diced, 4 cups low-sodium vegetable broth, half a cup cooked salmon or chickpeas, your choice. A pinch of sea salt and black pepper. Start by heating the olive oil in a pot. Sauté the garlic and onions until soft and fragrant. Let them speak to your senses. Add turmeric and stir gently. Next, add your beets and broth. Let that simmer until the beets are tender, then toss in the greens and protein. Simmer another 5 minutes, then season to taste. Serve warm. Eat slowly. Feel the nourishment. This soup doesn't just feed your belly. It feeds your circulation. It tells your body, I care. I'm here. I'm ready to live well. And now I want to hear from you. Out of all the foods we just talked about, garlic, turmeric, leafy greens, beets, salmon, which one do you love most? Tell us in the comments below. Not only will your answer help others, it'll remind you that you're not alone on this journey. And keep watching, because secret #4 is something most women over 60 have never heard before. Even some doctors skip it. But the truth could be a game changer for your heart, your memory, and even your mood. Don't go anywhere. Secret number 4, breathwork and stress control. Let me ask you something gently. When was the last time you really breathed? Not just the automatic in and out that keeps us going, but a real, deep, intentional breath? One that fills your lungs completely, calms your heart, and brings you back into your body? Because here's the truth. If you're constantly feeling tense, if your shoulders are tight, your thoughts are racing, or you wake up already feeling overwhelmed, your heart feels that. Every thought you think, every worry you carry, it's not just in your head. It shows up in your blood pressure, your heart rate, your hormones, especially cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol is a powerful chemical. When you're in danger, it keeps you alert and ready. But when it stays elevated day after day, month after month, it becomes poison for your heart. It narrows your blood vessels, thickens your blood, slows your circulation. It quietly chips away at your energy, your peace, your joy. And for women over 60, it's even more damaging. That's why this fourth secret is so important. It's not about food or medicine or movement. It's about breath. Let me introduce you to a woman named Maria. Maria is 66. She's a grandmother, a retired schoolteacher, and one of the kindest souls you'll ever meet. But after her husband passed away, she began experiencing heart palpitations. Sudden, frightening flutters that would hit her out of nowhere. Doctors ran tests. Her heart was physically healthy, but emotionally, she was carrying silent stress, grief, loneliness, worry. Then one cardiologist said something that changed everything. "Maria, your heart isn't broken. It's overwhelmed." And that day, she started a practice that saved her life, deep breathing. Now, I want to guide you through the same practice. You don't need to move. You don't need special tools. You just need you. Let's do it together. Sit tall. Relax your shoulders. Let your hands rest gently on your lap or your chest. Now, take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Hold it gently at the top. 2. And exhale slowly through your mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale through your nose. Feel your belly expand, not your chest. Hold. And exhale slow, soft, like you're releasing every ounce of pressure. Do this one more time. Inhale deeply. Hold. And exhale with a sigh if you want. Let it go. Feel that? That is your nervous system calming. That is your blood vessels relaxing. That is oxygen flooding your cells with life. I call this the 5 minutes to calm circulation ritual. You can do it first thing in the morning, before you check your phone, before you pour your coffee. Just 5 minutes. Sit. Breathe. Let your heart reset. And if you do it daily for just 7 days, I promise you'll notice something. Maybe it's better sleep. Maybe it's fewer headaches. Maybe it's just that tiny moment where, instead of reacting in stress, you paused and responded in peace. Try this every morning for 1 week. Just 7 days. And then come back to the comments and tell me what shifted for you. Because you're not broken. Your body isn't betraying you. It's just asking, maybe even begging, for a little attention. So, if this spoke to you, if you feel even a flicker of hope, a little fire in your chest that says, "Yes, I'm ready," then show it. Like this video. Leave a comment below. Tell us which secret you're starting with. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video.